official 1 year post-op video. Yay! So very exciting, and honestly cannot believe it's already been 1 year. Sometimes it feels like, of course, it's taking longer, and of course other times I cannot believe it's just been a year. I feel like not much has changed, except I will say I feel like my waist is a lot smaller than it was. Now I have been, I'll say, aggressively waist training. I'm not exactly sure if I would maybe, but I've just been doubling up, like wearing my faja, of course, and then wearing a waist trainer over it. So I feel like that combination has really adjusted my waist a lot smaller. At the 1 year mark is the official date per Dr. Medina that I could technically go garment free all the time if I really chose to. So this factor really depends on what type of post-op results that you want. So for me, I love wearing my garment. I like being super tight. I super love it. And I kind of have been obsessed with that Barbie figure, if you will. So for me, I have literally kept my garment on 24/7 since my post-op. And I like it. And it keeps me kind of like in check as well, because if you eat too much, it is extremely uncomfortable. So that I feel like helps me like overall. Let's just get down to why we really came here for the video, and that is the snatching of my waist. So pre-surgery, my waist is where I held all of my weight and bloating and all of that. So I was actually measuring at 32 inches. Oh my gosh. I remember being like really bloated, but it doesn't even matter if I was 32 or 31. Yesterday I received my Soul Beauty and Care Extreme Waist Trainer. I held off on getting it for a really long time because when I reached out to all the people at Soul Beauty and Care, like several times, they kept giving me different sizes. Now, a little skinny about Soul Beauty and Care, I'll go into this with my faja video, is that they will help you find a size, but if they recommend a size that is wrong, you have to pay for shipping to send it back. What? Yeah, I question it all the time. So they told me 3 different sizes for this extreme waist trainer, and I kept questioning them, like, how come, you know, this and that. Anyway, I chose the one in the middle. So I got the size small, and it is extremely tight, like really tight. Then again, I have to season this garment. So generally most things like corsets or waist trainers, if they're made really well, you have to season them. Wear for a couple hours, take them off, repeat until it fits you really nicely. Here I was like, ouch, this really hurts. And yeah, because I was measuring 25 inches, which is an inch smaller than I was in my last waist trainer, which I still really like this one from Ann Mitchell right here. I'll of course go into all these details in my faja waist training video because I have literally become, I will say, a master at the fajas, at the waist trainers, and all of that. I've spent a lot of money in trial and error because for me, like, yes, I've become obsessed with this like Barbie shape, but also I remember this journey and like this surgery, like I've mentioned, and I don't know why a lot of women don't talk about the pain of it, but for me, it was very, very, very painful, and I don't want to per se do that again, even though I know a lot of women who get like a revision, it is a lot less painful. So my ultimate goal during the day is to keep my waist trainer on over my garment. Now, definitely what I'll say, if you do a lot of standing and walking, it is much easier to wear a waist trainer. When you sit down, a lot is when I feel like there's a lot of pressure from your hip to your waist, of course, from the pressure sitting. So sometimes during my workday, I have to take off my waist trainer because it just is a little uncomfortable. Sometimes I wear it for 4 hours, 8 hours, whatever, but I just wear it, and if it's uncomfortable, I take it off. Like, not a big deal. I'm still wearing my faja. Now, let's go a little off subject when it comes to clothing. So this is very interesting, and my friend Sam, I love you, one of my greatest fans. Anyway, he asked me like after I got my surgery months later if I had to get a whole new wardrobe, and I was like, oh no, you know, some things not, whatever. Well, now that I'm reflecting upon all of it, like, yeah, I need a whole new wardrobe for sure. Because the tops that I used to wear, like, don't fit right anymore, or the style with my waist to my hips, you know, anything like that's not, I hate to say, like showcasing my waist, I will look very wide because my hips are really wide. So with that, I definitely have modified how I dress myself and also what will work for me for clothing. So what I've mentioned in the past is that I have a sewing machine, and it is one of the greatest things that I have purchased because I have to generally modify things in the waist for it to fit me. So again, I am a complete novice with the sewing machine, so I'm not like sewing outfits by any means. I sew in a straight line, like that's what I do. So it's definitely a little bit of a learning curve, but I will say altering my garments, either it be tops, shirts, pants, whatever, has greatly helped with kind of like catering to my new waist. Oh, I have to show you this dress that I'm wearing. So I actually got this dress for an event that's coming up, and I absolutely love it, and I'm obsessed with it. I mean, look at this. This is like my little Marilyn Monroe, like whatever. I absolutely love it. This I did not have to do any kind of altering, and technically, like per China, this is an extra large. Then again, you know, look at my hips. Like my hips are measuring 48 inches. Waist, this one right here is probably 26 with this waist trainer on, but 48, so there's a big difference. And of course I do have a wide rib cage. So more on the clothing front, of course anything that stretches I'm gonna need and require. Now for jeans, I posted them on my Instagram. Definitely go to my Instagram because I'm always obviously posting what I wear and what I really like, and in the highlights I have FAJAS Waist Trainers, the jeans that I like, the full gamut, so you can take a peek. So for all of my investigation work regarding jeans, the only jeans that even come close to even fitting me properly are the YMI jeans. I honestly really love these jeans, and if you get them on sale, they can be between like $25 to $30. So honestly, really great price. I absolutely love it. But now that my waist is a lot smaller, definitely struggling with that little bit of that gap in the back. So as it should, because let's be real, like this shape is not normal. So I'm definitely gonna be getting a pair of the Soul Beauty and Care jeans, probably 2 pairs, because I really just wanna have 2 pairs of jeans that fit me really great and like not have to buy a bunch of random things that won't work, right? So bottom line, with my 1 year, I absolutely am beyond thrilled with my results. It is even better than I even anticipated. And I truly feel like Dr. Medina gave me the body that my soul resonates. And it just feels so good. And I remember looking, I mentioned in another video that when I got my pre-op photos, I literally thought they sent me somebody else's photos. I was like, this isn't me. And then I realized, oh my God, like that's what I looked like. It was 8 days later, and I had an issue with actually resonating with that old body of mine, which is like the craziest thing ever. And I had the same thing with my breast augmentation. It was 12 days later after my surgery. I was reflecting upon my old photos, and I saw like my little baby A cups, and I was like, I don't even remember being an A cup. I literally have like no recollection. It was like mind blowing, like my mind like melted. So that's, I know I've heard a lot of other women mention they have the exact same feeling. So definitely, we'll call it a phenomenon, if you will. But definitely bottom line is you do you, whatever makes you happy, put it on your goal, your vision board, whatever. If you want to do this, do it. If you don't, then don't. Like, it's all good. Just go wherever makes you happy and whatever flourishes your soul, because that is number one. Do your research. Number one thing ever, trust your gut. Your gut will tell you everything. I want to thank all of you for following on my journey. I absolutely love and appreciate all of you. I love everyone who has reached out to me on Instagram. I literally get so tickled when I get messages from everyone. I'm either inquisitive about the surgery, about to have their surgery, or having their surgery, like in the moment. I love it. I am here to help you, so please reach out to me. I will be there for you. If you have no one to talk to about it, like, you can talk to me. I love it. Like, let's create this beautiful, positive circle of women empowering themselves and being their best selves ever. Definitely more videos to come on clothing, fashion, waist trainers, fajas, the full gamut. So let me know what you want me to do videos on. I am happy to do them, and I appreciate you all so very much. So we will see you soon. Bye.